National Football League. Brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And this is going to be out of bounds. Flags come in. That is a brutal mistake to start the game. Opening kickoff, out of bounds, brings the ball to the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A run here with the rookie from Washington. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Moore going in motion. McCarthy to the air on second down. He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They get 21 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll check this down to the running back. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll put Addison in motion. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
To the air once more is McCarthy. Time will run out on him as he's taken down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
They've gotten to the 2 on this opening drive, but now it's 3rd and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
First and 10 now from the 36. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And it will finally be brought down at the Niners' 5-yard line. It is a big play on 1st down. 31 yards. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal. They'll run. This is Mason. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he is not going to get in to make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. going to bring up 4th and goal.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. The ball comes out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A run. And here's Mason. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. On the ground is Mason. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And And you're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. All even on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, and now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
They motion a receiver right. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Second down and 8. to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
On third down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Oh, big hole, left side. And he's going to bring this one back. 78 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. And they get the great bonus of scoring on special teams. This time, the punt return unit able to put 6 up on the board.
And what we see here, Mike, is just a breakdown in the coverage. They talk all week about fanning the field, controlling the returner, keeping them on your inside arm. In this case, 2 guys get stacked behind each other. They leave just enough space for this returner to operate in, and the next thing you know, they're looking at him in the end zone.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Third and long. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. At their own 48-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll motion a tight end right. They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And this ball incomplete on third down. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that'll set up fourth down. Here's Ryan Wright now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! Here's a run going left. Loose past the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is gone. 96 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Out of his end zone, it's Purdy. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. He's on his way. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Purdy going to give this to Garendo. And he's going to go backwards on that one. Take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Now with that stop on second and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. Third and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
And back at the 6-yard line, what can they do on third and goal? Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line. On first down, here's McCarthy. He's got his man. That's Hunter Renfrow. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Minnesota. That's fielded at the 7. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. Their own 44-yard line. First and 10 for Purdy. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time, and it'll bring up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle. And this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. Third down, Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. The Niners use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Here's Purdy again. That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Play action now. Purdy. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
With the score, Viking 17, 49ers 6.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Now a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
They face 2nd down and 7. Play action now. It's McCarthy. The Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7th. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he will score. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers are able to cut into the deficit.
49ers 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. Second and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it's going to be third down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. A first down throw for Purdy. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Purdy now on second down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
First and 10. Purdy. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the handoff, it's Guerrero. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. They need 2. Here's Purdy. Samuel brings this in along the sideline.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They'll motion over Samuel. On first and 10, it's Purdy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Now a handoff, running right. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
On third down, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver, and once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
Both teams ready to go once more. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Second and 7. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Throwing on second down is Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunity. These are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
So that challenge, a successful one. On 1st and 10, Purdy. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And he'll take it on in. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Throwing again is Purdy. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by... And now he loses the football.
Remember now, Mike, that interception won't count for either guy, but the effort to save 2 points, especially after a drive that you end up giving up a touchdown, they could have easily folded and turned it into 8. A nice stand there, keeping it to 6, and they'll take all the wins they can get.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he'll give it up on the pitch. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
On second down, Purdy. This one complete to Sutton. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Back to the air again is Purdy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. Still going. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Purdy on first down. The catch made there by Sutton. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. 3rd down coming up. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 42 yards.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. On the ground, it's Durenda. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. Now Purdy.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
To throw is Purdy. That is caught, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. And
good blocking, and he's in. Jordan Mason, touchdown San Francisco. Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Putting the tight end in motion. Mason trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
38, 49ers 25.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll drop to throw. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
He's got his man. It's Jefferson. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Oh, and that ball's intercepted. Charvarius Ward with the pick. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
First and 10. Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And that is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Purdy to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
there was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. To throw, it's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
Here we go. This is fourth down. Now Purdy. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play that time on 4th and 1. 33 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll throw again with Purdy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try again. It's second and 10. One last shot now for Purdy. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Here we go. One final play. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful. So a win here for the Vikings.